Before we dive into our conversation today, I wanted to start out with a question. 365 days a year we get to wake up and we just start our day. Here's the question about that, because that was a statement. The question is this: what are you going to do different today to get what you want tomorrow? It sounds like a simple task, but if you're dieting's not easy. We struggle with things like that, and those are really just choices. We all get to make those choices. Every time we sit down to eat, we get to choose what we eat. And I'll say sometimes there are other things that get in the way of being able to make the right choice. Maybe monetarily it's a little more expensive to eat right. Or is it? I don't know. We need to look at those things, and those are all individual choices that we have to make. I'm going to go back to Jim Rohn and say this: in order to get what you've never had, you've got to do what you've never done. And it could be as simple as making the right choices every time you sit down to have a meal. Maybe you want to cut out sodas. I don't know if you've really researched and find out how much sugar is in a soda and what that sugar does to your system 40 minutes down the road, an hour later, 2 hours later, and see what it does. The intake of those 36 grams of sugar. See what it does to your system. And if you know, maybe that would help you offset. How about a French fry? Have you ever gone out, taken your car to the car wash, and they're going through, and you look under the seat and you notice this French fry, and it looks like you dropped it yesterday, and you realize you hadn't eaten French fries in your car in a year, but it looks like it did yesterday. That's not a good thing. Or go on and look at processed cheese. No, this isn't all about dieting. It's just an example. It's a small example of daily disciplines that we get to make those choices for every single day. So my question for you today: are you making the right choices? One of my favorite sayings, and anybody that's probably been in a class with me in the last year has heard me say this: are your simple disciplines, are your habits today on par for the dreams you have for tomorrow? And I stole that from somebody, but I think it's so powerful, it's so amazingly true that we just forget about it. Simple daily disciplines, choices. Let's not make it more difficult than it is. It's simple choices. You want to get a lot done in the morning? Get up early, get some stuff done. It's a choice. To get what you've never had, you got to do what you've never done. Guys, I use these sayings. I know I use them a lot, but they're so true. Just let it sink in. If you're not getting it, if you don't get excited when you hear those things and realize you can have the dreams that you have tomorrow if you do the little things today. So I want to thank you for joining me. I hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.